All right, Tulsa, Oklahoma home sellers. You ready to put your house on the market and you're trying to learn as much information as possible about doing that so that you can be a very informed and well prepared seller. Congratulations. That's great. You want to know everything. That way, you know, when we're working together on the sale of your home, you already know the team agent's viewpoint and I on these steps. So congratulations on clicking on this video. My mic is crooked. That's weird. My mic is crooked. Sorry about that. Yeah, so today's all about open houses. So do you need them? Are they worth it? Should you do them? Etc. etc. So I'm going to go over how many points. Hold on, I'm checking my notes. I'm going to go over five talking points on an open house. HGTV loves open houses because it gives them something to show on their TV. But at the end of this video, you'll be able to make a more informed decision on if that's something you want or not, if that's something that's even needed to market your home. So first thing about open houses, you got to ask yourself, do you want it? Do you want to do an open house? Do you want strangers who probably aren't pre-qualified, 90% of the time aren't pre-qualified, haven't even talked to a lender, they're just looking? Do you want strangers going through your house? Do you? Ask yourself, do you? I've had people show up and use the restroom in the primary bathroom. And I'm not talking number one. I'm talking number two. I've had people show up and go number two in the primary bathroom and leave. What a bunch of weirdos. What a bunch of weirdos. This isn't Taco Bell. This isn't Brahms. Don't bring that to my open house. Don't do that. Do you want people doing that in your house? If you haven't decluttered and cleaned twice, like we recommend, do you want people looking at all your stuff? Strangers looking at all your stuff who may not be pre-approved. You just got to ask yourself, what HGTV does, it does for television. It does for content. Is it related to sales? Not always. Not always. So if you have valuables, if you have prescription drugs, if you have anything you don't want someone shuffling through at an open house, you need to get it in storage. Get it somewhere else if you want the open house. If you want the open house and you're not willing to put up your valuables, your prescriptions, anything you don't want people touching, there's a chance people might mess with it. There absolutely is. Number two, when should you do an open house? If you're going to do it, when should you do? Some people say the very first Sunday. The very first Sunday the house comes live. That's when it's freshest. And I tend to agree with that. If you're going to do one, I tend to agree. Do it right away. Do it right away. There's also a second thought that if the house hasn't already contracted in 3 to 4 weeks and you think that an open house might make it better and you're not willing to adjust the price and you think an open house might make it better, then you would want to do it after a price reduction. With that thought, what are the 4 P's of marketing? Price, placement, product, and promotion. Okay. Real estate agents handle the product to the best of our abilities. We can only work within what you give us. You stage the house, you do what we say, declutter, clean. That's the product, the house. Paint the baseboards, paint the base and case. Okay. Do that. If you're not willing to do that as a seller, the house doesn't shine as much as others. And if you're in price ranges competing with builders as a Tulsa, Oklahoma home seller, if you're in price ranges competing with builders, you're up against some heavy competition. So you've got to make that house show ready. And it's got to be show ready every day. So what are some other so if you're working on the 4 P's, price, product, placement, and promotion, an open house is a very, very small promotion. When you put your house on the MLS, it goes all over. It goes internationally. Especially when you're working with the agents at EXP Realty and I, the team of agents that I work with. If you're working with us, it's going out everywhere. You can Google your address. It'll be on over 1,000, sometimes over 10,000 different websites. It's everywhere, guys. It's everywhere. And being realtor members, all 1.7 million realtors are out there promoting your property to buyers they're potentially working with. So does an open house get real buyers to it? I'd say probably 2 out of 1,400 deals 2 out of 1,400 deals, my personal experience. My personal experience. So you should do it the very first week is one thought. The second thought is right after a price reduction. And then the fourth thought is every single weekend. If you're having to hold an open house every single weekend, you're overpriced. You're overpriced, or the house isn't presentable enough. Don't the open houses get the buyers get the agents that are holding the open house more buyers. That's what it does. It's there to promote the agent to attract more buyers to them so they can get them and help them buy another house if they don't want to buy that house. 2 out of 1,400 deals. What is that ratio? Let me grab my calculator real quick. 2 divided by 1,400. That's 1.4 thousandths of a chance. 1.4 thousandths of a chance that a buyer wants to buy your house at an open house. Okay. There are people that get off church that go look at open houses for fun. There are people who finished doing their garage selling and want to go eat the agent's cookies and sandwiches because they know there's a free meal there. Okay. If you're having to do an open house every other weekend, it's not the agent. It's the price. It's the price, folks. Now, if the agent wants to do it every single weekend, why aren't they pricing it right? Why aren't they pricing it right with you? Okay. And then the last thing that I want to chat with you, Tulsa, Oklahoma home sellers about today is, are open houses needed to sell your Tulsa, Oklahoma home? Nope. Like we just talked about, price, product, promotion, and placement. Price, product, promotion, and placement. If you have a home that's presentable, you've decluttered and cleaned twice, and it's show ready, and it's priced within the market, you're still going to get multiple offers at the time of this video, on your home, your Tulsa, Oklahoma metro area home that you're selling. So the professional photos and placing it in the MLS and doing the lifestyle videos on the neighborhood, doing the lifestyle videos on the city and town will bring all of those buyers to the agent. Team of agents at eXp Realty that I work with and I and you will bring them to us so we can help you get your house sold. Okay. You don't need an open house, especially if you don't want strangers potentially looking through your underwear drawers. They could do that. So if that's something that you don't find appetizing, then heck no, you don't need an open house. If you price your house right and it's presentable, it's still going to sell within 30 days in today's market. All right, guys. Tulsa, Oklahoma sellers, I really hope you enjoyed today's video. And if you did, please consider giving the video a thumbs up so that other Tulsa, Oklahoma home sellers just like you know this video is out there to help give them another point of view and a straightforward point of view, not an HGTV point of view on open houses. When you're ready to sell your Tulsa, Oklahoma home or land, give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email. The group of agents that I work with at eXp Realty and I are here to help you with all your home and land selling needs. I'll see you guys on the next video.